All right, Earth signs, let's look and see what this Scorpio new moon has in store for you. Now, the Scorpio new moon is a time for rebirth, it's a time for transformation, and it's time to manifest what it is you want to bring that into your life, right? So, our earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this Scorpio new moon is really shifting your foundation, and a lot of that is because of Uranus. Uranus kind of dipped its toes back into Taurus, so that's going to affect all earth signs, and it's shaking loose those outdated structures around everything in your life, especially when it comes to money, home, career, self worth. You're being pushed to rebuild stronger than before and to let go of what you've been tolerating for way too long in all areas of life. Uranus wants to shake it up so you leave those things in the past and start into something that's more true to who you are now. Now, Mercury retrograde, it's bringing up past choices and it highlights the places where you've outgrown that old stability. This transformation is long term as well too. So it's grounded, it's powerful, and it's deeply authentic. You've been working hard over this past few years, really recognizing that. So, this is definitely a new moon to really put some steps forward into making those major changes, right? So, let's look at how this new moon affects each one of you, earth signs. Now, Taurus, Uranus coming back in, it's been shaking things up anyway for you over the past 8 years, but you really might see that this is a time where it gets called into question. You might experience shifts in relationships, partnerships, whether that's romantic or business, commitments of any kind. And this new moon exposes those imbalances where you have subjugated yourself or where you've let your needs go, where you've held your voice just to keep the peace. So those imbalances are coming to light, and it helps you to rebuild these relationships with more honesty and equality and fairness and really truly transparency and a breakthrough around boundaries in those relationships, or I guess just in general, boundaries that you have with everything, and your long-term direction is coming through loud and clear. Now, Virgo, your communication, mindset, daily routines are going through that reset because of this moon that's happening in your third house. And with Mercury retrograde, Mercury rules the third house. It brings realizations to this conscious mind or conversations up from the past that help you to see the truth clearly. You're being pushed to break an old mental loop, those cycles that you keep yourself stuck in, and it's freeing your voice, right, so you can be heard, but it's also breaking those old patterns because what we think becomes our reality. And this new moon is saying you can manifest this new life that you want, but you can't do it with the old thoughts, right, because that's just going to bring more of the old in. So this is definitely all about how you communicate and how you think, right? Capricorn, your social circles, your 11th house, friendships, and your long-term goals, they're coming into focus, and they might shift suddenly because of Uranus. So you're realizing who around you is aligned with your growth and who's not. So whether that's organizations or friends or networks, whatever it is, you have a new vision for the future, and it's emerging, and it's one that actually excites you. You're ready for something new. You went through such a huge cycle with Pluto just blowing your sign up and reinventing who you were in the first place. Now you're finding your footing in this world with the new energy of who you are. And if there's some old people around you, old systems around you that don't resonate with this new version of you, this is coming to light for you in this time frame, in this new moon. So this is a time frame for dreaming big. Dream about what it is you want and where you want to move forward. So earth signs, save this, right, for this new moon. Save it, and now maybe even journal about it too. Maybe write some things down, the things that come to mind, and thinking about what practical steps you can take towards the new version that you're going towards. So everybody, thank you for watching. Air signs are coming up next. Thanks.